When you're in a strange land, a foreign land, like I came here in January and March there's a lockdown, right?
You want to be, given that we now have the COVID vaccine and everything. How soon do you think normalcy would be?
Oh, point. Maybe you don't even hear the question. Like you just have to, you know when you just enter your room and you just say your name, you just unmute, and then you start saying, you start talking, like answering what they ask you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And I have my very good friend here, Nenye, and today's video is gonna be really interesting. And I would like you to introduce yourself again.
Hi guys, my name is Nenye and I'm a second year PhD student here in the United States, and Mira is my very good friend. I guess you guys would have seen me if you've been watching her videos before.
I'm just gonna link our previous videos.
So excited to be here again. It's the festive season, and we're getting into the new year,
hence the glam.
Yeah, I know, right?
And in today's video we would be talking about 2020 in retrospect, and we want to talk about what we've learned so far in the year 2020. Today's actually the 31st of December 2020, the very last day of the year. We're about to usher in the new year.
Yes.
And we wanted to talk about retrospect of 2020 as grad students, as individuals, as people, as international students, as foreign nationals in a different country. If you'd like to hear more about this, keep watching.
Yeah.
Guys,
hi.
Welcome back to my channel. I have Nenye here.
Hi. I'm really excited to be here. We're very grateful, getting ready to usher in 2021 and hoping for the best. So it feels good to be here.
If you were to describe 2020 in one word, what word would you use?
Oh, I feel like so many things. When you think about 2020, you think about the global pandemic, COVID-19. You think about the whole world having to go on lockdown. You think about the new normal, which is working from home, you're schooling from home, everything from home. You think about social distancing. You think about not being able to hug your loved ones. You think about not being able to visit people that you love, especially during the festive period. You think about NSARS in Nigeria, that's almost shook the whole world. You think about these hundreds of thousands of lives that have been lost this year. And you think of people that have been hospitalized, that are still hospitalized. And all I feel is one word, which is gratitude. Because in the midst of all this chaos, I feel like being able to have something to hold on to, beyond life, which is the ultimate, the fact that you're healthy, you're strong, you're alive, I think about gratitude. I think about, being grateful for my loved ones, being grateful for my family, for my friends, for every single person that, I, in one way or the other, relate with or relate to, that is still alive today. And I'm just really grateful that we're all here and we're getting into the new year. Yes,
I feel like you said so much. You've encapsulated literally the whole of 2020. For me, if I'm to describe 2020 in one word, I would say unity. The world has been able to stand in solidarity with so many things.
I agree.
The very first thing was the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, forgot that one. Yeah.
The Black Lives Matter movement was something that really shook the whole world. Starting from the obvious, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and people from all over the world started talking about the social injustice in their own country, in their own neighborhood. Then the pandemic hit. I don't think since I was born in my 20-something years of being in this world that I've ever seen something that is gonna be the whole world like this. Apart from World Cup, this is a pandemic that is global. It affected the whole world and the whole world came to a standstill. So much uncertainty, so much, disdain, so much, fear, panic, but anxiety. So 2020 brought about so much loss. Apart from COVID, we lost so many people. Talking about Kobe Bryant, Chadwick Boseman. 2020 is just... And then, like you said, the NSAS movement. One word for 2020 for me is going to be unity. Many people united in this 2020 that we don't get to see every day. In Nigeria, despite the intertribal clashes that they usually have,
yeah,
everybody came together.
Everybody came together. It was like everybody was fighting.
Solidarity. They fought the same cause.
Religion, ethnicity, irrespective of political
irrespective of political affiliations too. And people from outside of Nigeria actually understood what was happening, because they could relate. I mean, in Nigeria they had police brutality. In America they have police brutality too. And in the UK, Europe, they also have police brutality in their own light. So 2020, one word for me is unity. That's all I can say. Unity. It brought the world united. Everybody stood as one. Everybody was totally united. Everybody was showing love excessively, because they know their neighbor was going. Everybody could feel the pain of their neighbor, because I mean we were all going through the same thing. So unity. Also, I would like to talk about the fact that as graduate students, how would you say
classes were in person until March? Or honestly, when things moved online in March, and it's different when you're in a strange land, a foreign land. Like, I came here in January, and March, there's a lockdown, right? You have to study from your room. You have to do research from your room. You have to work from your room. Like, back in Lagos, where I was living with my family, because myself and my siblings, we lived together in Lagos before I came here. So, having to just be alone, and still having all these deadlines to meet, because you have
everything was still going on,
right? And you had more work to do during the lockdown, because obviously the professors don't want it to seem like maybe because you're doing things from home, you're not very engaged. So they were giving more work, more projects, assignments, projects, exams, everything. Like, it was literally like overwhelming. I remember thinking that, sometimes I wake up and I'm just tired, like, of everything, because it's the same thing over and over again. So I would really say that adjusting to that was not easy. And the obligations you have as a student, you have to fulfill. I know that a lot of people felt the same way. As I would tell people, see, whatever you can do, try to talk to your friends, on the phone. Right. Try to talk to your family, because it gets very overwhelming. You're just in your room, nothing. So I would really say that it was not easy to adjust and adapt, but all in all, I feel like, everything worked out fine.
Talked about talking to your friends and your family. I would insert a clip right here, and I would leave a link up here to the video where I made about talking to your family. I talk to my mom about every single thing, because it's like, sometimes you just want to vent.
Yeah, so she support.
You just want to vent. You just need an emotional support. It's not, and it's like, if I'm talking to my mom, I'm explaining my chemical reactions. I mean, but I'm just like explaining my chemical reactions. It didn't go well. This. My writing is not going. She's just gonna keep calming me, even if she doesn't really get the nitty-gritty of what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna feel so relieved at the end of the day. And it's that person you need. It could be your spouse, it could be your significant other, it could be your partner, it could be your mom, it could be your brother, it could be your bestie, it could be anybody. Just somebody who you can vent to. This 2020 has taught me a lot, that you really need family above everything, family and friends above everything else, because it was really, really mad. Moving on, as a student, would you say now that you prefer in-person to remote, or you prefer remote to in-person?
I would say I prefer in-person, right? I prefer in-person, because the thing about virtual classes or remote classes is that you have to literally learn on your own. That's how I feel. You have to push yourself, go the extra mile.
Self-motivated.
Right, that's the word. Because if you're in an in-person class, right, even if you're feeling dizzy or you're tired, you're not going to just sleep off because your professor is looking at you. Every other student is in the class.
But don't you turn on your camera for Zoom?
It's not compulsory. When it became virtual, once I get tired, I mute. I won't advise you to do something like that, because why it's different is that, after the class, I'll usually go back, listen to the recording.
So it's recorded. Yeah, I think to me, I feel like teaching, as a teacher, I like in person. Because obviously, it helps me communicate better and improve my teaching skills. But as a student, remote, please. Because you know why? If I'm in class the first, and like you said, sometimes we go ahead and mute and everything. And I always like learning at night. So I just turn on the recording and write my notes at my own pace.
So that's why I said I feel like
and
they both have their pros and
person,
cons.
you don't get to record. If
Yeah.
it's gone, it's gone. If you
Yeah.
don't catch what the teacher was saying, that's it.
Yeah. But if you're not a highly self-motivated person, you can cope. That's the truth.
This one class in this past semester, the guy, obviously that was his first time teaching virtually, and he's like a very big like professor. He's always taught, like he's taught for like 35 years or so. Okay. So he has this strategy, and the class was so early, 8 a.m. because we took classes with some people in Abu Dhabi and Shanghai. Okay. So we literally need to come and find a middle ground. So we in America took 8 a.m. people in Abu Dhabi, their respective times and stuff. So he's just literally gonna start mentioning people's names randomly.
Yeah. Remember this one class we were taking, some Foundations of Scientific Research, I think.
I took that class.
Yeah, it's a technical writing
Dr.
class.
Shimel, right?
Yeah. Randomly was calling people's names to ask questions, right? My dear, so that's the thing I'm saying.
And I don't want to like.
So that's the thing I'm saying about in-person classes. If it was in-person,
you would definitely have shown up.
You would, and he can't ask you a question and you keep mute.
Yeah,
because he's looking at you.
Yeah,
so you
say something.
You don't even hear the question. Like you just have to, you know when you just enter your room and you just say your name, you just unmute, and then you start saying. You start talking, like answering what they ask you.
Let me ask you a quick
question. They get ignored demand.
Have you ever slept in a Zoom class?
See, the class I
told
told
like
you,
be honest. Have you ever slept?
The class I told
I feel like my professors are probably gonna watch this, so I'm gonna respond. No, I have never slept in a Zoom class.
I mean, but I remember dozing off in one of my classes. I was like, I think I had to walk throughout the night. I walked
to say, and how are you expecting 21 to be, given that we now have the COVID vaccine and everything? How soon do you think normalcy would be?
To be honest, I don't think that things are gonna get back to normalcy like anytime soon. I don't think we're gonna just pretend like nothing happened. It's definitely gonna take some time for us to recover fully from the chaos that this year brought, right? But one thing I would say is I feel like I'm used to it now. That's something you should do as a human. Like no matter the situation you find yourself in, pick the positive from it, because there is always something to learn, or there is always something positive to pick, right? Like you have to
be self-disciplined.
Right, it's part of the lessons I picked. Time management, self-discipline, self-motivation. Just really hope and pray that 2021 is a better year for everyone.
Yeah, that's my prayer too. I really wish everybody watching a very, very bright 2021, positive 2021.
Amen. Yes.
Positive, filled with hope, filled with wellness, filled with health, filled with grace, filled with self-motivation, filled with positivity, and all of those good stuff. So I think we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for subscribing. We are growing, guys. We are growing. Thank you guys for subscribing.
Subscribe.
Click on like, subscribe, watch, share, and do turn on the notification so you can actually get notified when we post a new video. And 2021 is actually going to be a year of growth, and I'm quite excited for this channel, and I'll be bringing you guys top-notch quality content.
The fact that you are alive, you're healthy, you're strong, it's something to be thankful for. So just stay thankful, stay grateful, stay positive, and keep putting on work.
Thank you guys, positive. And thanks for sticking with us till this time.
Thank you guys.
And more videos coming up. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and on the notification bell.
All right, guys.
In my next video, hope to catch you guys there.
Bye. Okay, so you would have seen a couple of videos that we've done. I really want to say
thanks for coming.
Yeah, keep up the good work. You're really doing amazing. Putting out this.
You're doing amazing too, girl.